Hello and welcome to my channel. This is part two of the Bollinger uh, Band classic breakout pattern. So in the first video on this, I showed you this very nice tight pattern indicating that a breakout was going to happen, and then using these indicators kind of predicted which way I thought it was going to go. Um, and it's kind of swag. I'm not saying that it works every time. None of the indicators are 100% accurate all of the time. But when you look at, I've got one, two, three, I've got four of them up there, and when you look at them, you can make like I said, a scientific wild, guess. And I had thought, or I had said that this breakout was going to go up based on what I saw. So let's see, what did it do? So I'll scroll over some, and first let's look right here because it looks like it wanted to break out down. But if we look, we'll see here where I'm lining that up with the indicators, the line here. Uh, you'll see here where my cross mark hatch is, and the demarker, it's flat. Nothing's really going on. It looks like it here, but nothing's happening. And same thing down here on the ADX, the yellow line is showing how strong the trend is, and you can see that it is flat. There's really no trend happening. It's below 20. It's nothing. This is not the breakout here, even though it looks like it. And then going down to the RSI is actually going down at that point in time. So the relative strength is actually weakening, although it looks like this breakout is going to go down. So let's go over here to where the actual breakout happened, and we can see that it did go up as based on the indicators in the first video on this, I thought would happen. And if we put our lines here on the breakout, we can see that at this point here, the demarker has come up significantly. It's up over 70, indicating that we're starting to be overbought. We can see the yellow trend line in the ADX is shooting up to a very strong trend. So this is definitely your breakout. Same thing here with the RSI. It's moving up towards 70. So this is the breakout right here. You can also, just by looking at the bands, here, the bands did widen some. Then it's not as tight as it was here, but here they really opened up. And actually, we can see that right now it looks like they're going to come right. They're coming down to tighten up again. But anyways, it did what I thought it would do. Not always accurate on that, but what I did is the reason I showed you this is for those of you that may be new to Forex and trying to understand some technical analysis. And believe me, I'm making it very simplified, and it doesn't need to be that complicated anyways. The indicators, to me, at least the ones I have up, are very simple in the way they work. And I just wanted to show that to you. For those of you that are seasoned, you could probably just end the video. Don't even have to watch the video. You know all about this. So let's see. I think that's all I need to tell you about that. Oh, wait. I do want to say that when you get these, this pattern where you're going to go into a breakout, especially if the U.S. market is open and trading, like 8, 9, 10 in the morning Eastern time, you probably want to stay away from it, or at least that's my advice, is, if there's big announcements coming, that price can break out. I've seen it go, hundreds and hundreds of pips in either direction. And if you've got a trade, if you have a trade in the wrong direction and your stops aren't, where your stop loss isn't where it should be, or you could really lose some money. Then again, you can make money if you got it right, but to me, it's too risky. I just kind of like to watch them and try to predict which way they're going to go, but I try not to place too many trades on them. Though I believe there are philosophies in trading that strictly do that. They wait for this to happen, and then they, using uh, indicators, they make a real good analysis and a good swag, and they place a bet. Had we placed a buy here, we would have made some money. So that you can do that. It's just I don't. I think it's too dangerous. Okay, there you have it. Um, Tomorrow I'll give you an update on how the expert advisor is performing. You can see down here right now it's profitable. It's heading up towards its take profit. Hopefully overnight that'll happen. So we'll see you tomorrow, and have a good night. Thank you.